In the Atbashi district of the Naryn region, Kyrgyz friends have found a very interesting village. One of the strongest traits of the people here is that they cherish the traditions of the Kyrgyz people at the highest level. Kyrgyz friends are here, and we are ready to share with you the knowledge which we have gained in the ACHA-KAYINDY village. SHYRDAK is the national Kyrgyz woolen carpet that is 100% handmade. The creation technique, registered as a UNESCO World Heritage, is passed from a mother to daughter to granddaughter. Every single carpet has a unique pattern, and every single ornament of the pattern has a specific meaning. Thus, the carpets in fact tell stories about strong warriors, or just attract luck, happiness, and wealth to the house. It may take up to 6 months to make one carpet. However, once it is done, it may easily last up to 100 years. The ACHA-KAYINDY village is located at the altitude of 2,100 meters above sea level and has a population of over 3,000 people. Even though the village is quite small, it is very famous for being one of the main places which preserves and maintains the old traditions and crafts SHYRDAKs. Since the process of making a SHYRDAK is a long one, the women had separated it into main stages. Thus, the tourists may in fact take part in all of the stages and witness the complete cycle of SHYRDAK making within a couple of hours.
You can see that the woman right now, what she's doing is she's feeling the width and the fatness of the future SHYRDAK in order to figure out if it's equal or if it's not equal. By feeling out with their own hands, this is how they know that it's enough thick or if it's not enough thick. So she'll feel it right now and she'll tell us where do we need to heat it out or where do we need to leave it alone in order to make it more thicker or less thicker in specific places, and let it be like on the same level, let it be equal throughout the whole length of the SHYRDAK. From the future dirt and dirt that has been in here previously, and the other two, including me. You don't sew them together actually, you put needles inside, like you may see over here, in order to press them together so that they won't move. After you finish cutting them out, you'll lay them out in a specific way so that they fit the ornaments that were cut out previously. You take a thread and a needle and you start sewing them together. Now, apart from usual thread that you may see over here, this is the back side actually. You take a thicker thread of any color that would fit this combination, and what you do is you sew them all together so that you can create this type of border line, which will create a somewhat a highlight and contrast between the blue and the yellow, making it, she decided to make it green, which makes a more like focus on the lines of the future SHYRDAK.
With the brand new SHYRDAK, you may imagine the ancient times when various traders and travelers have used them as carpets in the rooms of the Tashrabat caravanserai. The building, which is made out of crushed stone, is located at the altitude of 3,200 meters above sea level and stands several kilometers away from the ACHA-KAYINDY village. This 15th century hotel is considered to be one of the best preserved forms of caravanserais. Inside, there are not only small rooms, but also the rooms that were able to hold many people at once, and a special 20-meter deep pit that served as a prison.
Let's go! Walking down the streets, besides our hotel, there are some horses waiting for us for our next 3-hour tour to Çatalköy.
From here, you may hike or use horses in order to pass the fields with grazing yaks and reach the panoramic viewpoint of the beautiful Çatalköy lake.
Three hours of continuous effort, riding on the horses, climbing the mountain, and we are here. Çatalköy presented.
Another thing which may remind you of the past times is the process of the taigan hunt. You will be introduced to taigans, the wonderful national dog breed which is a pride of Kyrgyz people. The perfect reaction is what makes them not only man's best friend, but an incredibly reliable helper in the process of the hunt. You will be able to see those dogs in action as they will chase fake stuffed animals. Another place where you may practice hiking is the Çeşme mountain, located right here next to the ACHA-KAYINDY village. This is a good spot to get a perfect view of the SHYRDAK village and of all the other nearby villages. In the past, a lot of Kurultay patriarchal meetings were held here. Today, this is just a perfect spot for enjoying the sunset. At the end of the day, we will spend our nights in the well-remodeled local houses.